Hey everybody, I am back from going to a wedding and a funeral, so it's been quite a week. So I did not film a video because a family member of mine passed away. But I did read, so we can do a little reading update. So let's do that. We have, oops, Color of Magic. This is going good. We had like the first part, which was super exciting and funny. And now we're in the second part, and it's going a little slower, which is fine with me. I don't mind slow pacing. Um, in general, sometimes I get annoyed at the pacing of books, but it's still quite a shorter book, so it's not going to be too bad. I'm about halfway, a little bit less than halfway. I didn't read this book as much on my break because I really wanted to get further in 11/22/63. So, but this one is really good. I'm enjoying the characters so far. I feel like a ton of people don't like the main character of this book. Um, and I'm blanking on his name for some reason. Rincewind. Rincewind. A lot of people don't like him. I think he's fine so far. We'll see if he gets worse. Maybe there's something that he does that annoys people. I don't know. And I just bought the Light Fantastic. I figured that I should have both. So this is the Color of Magic, and its direct sequel is the Light Fantastic. These are his first two books, Terry Pratchett's first two books, and so they very much pair. So I will probably be reading the Light Fantastic pretty soon to keep the pairing together. Then, like I said, most of the time I was reading during my vacation. It wasn't really a vacation. Excuse me. Most of the time I was reading was 11/22/63, which is still in my bag, so it's not out here. So that book I am a little bit more than 3/4 of the way through, which is very, very exciting. Gonna finish it hopefully this coming week and go ahead and do my next book. So let's talk about 11/22/63 first. Really, really enjoying it. Stephen King has captured me. Definitely. I think I'm gonna move up my next Stephen King, which is gonna be Misery. That is definitely the book that I want to read next. I've always wanted to read that book because I really want to watch the movie and I want to read the book first. And so I think I'm gonna read Misery soon-ish. Depends on how the rest of my reading year goes. I've definitely been reading a lot, so I'm hoping to add some books to my list, but I still have some pretty long ones to go. So, almost done with this one. Very, very, very excited to finish it. I believe Stephen King is not the best at endings, though. I cannot remember. Please don't quote me on that. Please don't be mad at me, Stephen King fans. I don't remember. But I kind of vaguely think that I've heard that about his books. So, we'll see what I think of the ending. I don't think it'll really change much about whether I want to read him or not. His writing styles are fantastic. He catches you immediately, just like Agatha Christie. He catches you so quickly. And then when I finish 11/22/63, I am going to continue Rhythm of War, which I did start over the break. I listened to audiobook for part of the ride to and from. So I started it. I only got like 7 chapters in to it, but it was very, very good to start. I am a little nervous about it. Just heard things around, when you're on booktube you just hear some stuff. It's not spoiled for me. I just know that there's gonna be some sad things in this book, so waiting for that. But yeah, I'm gonna read Rhythm of War. I'm gonna do some of it audiobook, some of it reading, unlike what I've been doing recently. And then there is a change to what I'm doing next for my short book. So I am doing, what is it called? 3-Act Tragedy by Agatha Christie, which is set in a theater, so I'm very excited, and talks about some Shakespearean plays as far as I'm aware. So I'm very, very excited to read that one. So after Color of Magic, that's what I'm going to be reading. And then gonna try to get halfway to 3/4 of the way through Rhythm of War and start Count of Monte Cristo. So very excited to read the Count of Monte Cristo. And then I believe my brother and I are gonna read the second Dune book together sometime. So we'll see if that happens, and he might also join me for the Greenbone saga. So we'll see. He's kind of teased that. So we'll see if he can keep up with my crazy reading habits. He only reads one book at a time, so I don't know how that'll work, but we'll see. He is also reading Discworld, my brother is, so that's super exciting. I forget what he's reading now. I think he's reading Guards or Men-at-Arms. I think he's reading Guards. So yeah. Anyway, so that has been my reading this past week. Thank you for letting me be kind of chill on this channel. And I should be getting back to my normal videos pretty soon now. Got some rest over the break in between weddings and funerals, so should be getting back to regular videos now. So yeah, I hope y'all have a great reading week, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.